ladies and most gentlemen, today we're going to talk about a brand new PvP Brawl Battleground that came in patch 8.1 that not really anyone is talking about, and I'm not really sure why. So it's called Cooking Impossible, which honestly is a terrible name, and it should have just been called Nomi's Super Smash Hose. Yeah, come on, that's just a natural name. Go on, Blizzard, just change it to Super Smash Hose, it's so much better. So this map was actually added back in 7.2 of Legion, but hasn't been active until right now, and I'm not really too sure why. Honestly, it should have been active back in Mr. Pandaria, but you can't win them all. So this is a Pandaren-themed battleground in the Valley of the Four Winds, and honestly, it is so great, and I recommend that you give it a go. And as I said, it's a PvP brawl, so it's only active at specific times. So the next time it's active is right now, December 19th to December 26th, and then again in January 23rd to January 30th, and then again probably in April. That's just as far as I've gone with the schedule so far, but it's definitely worth checking out. So for everyone who hasn't done it, here is how it works. Firstly, you spawn in on a Pandaren hot air balloon, one for the Horde and one for the Alliance, flying over the Valley of the Four Winds. The timer goes down and everyone jumps out, much like that popular kids game that Will Smith likes. Once you hit the floor, you'll see on your map that there are markers all over the map and a Horde and Alliance logo to the left. And it's a resource race, so it's the first to 20 wins. But 20 of what? Well, the objective is to pick up random fruit and vegetables from these markers and bring them back to the cooking pot at the Alliance and Horde logos. And Nomi's there as well, but he's not really doing much. So as I said, the food is sprouted all over the map, and there's an absolute ton of it. There's definitely more than 20, and they all vary in locations. Some could be quite close to the pot and some could be quite far, but really it's up to you which ones you want to go for. So these foods follow the same rules as the flags in Warzone, so you can't mount up or run really fast with it. Unless you're me, where I activated the boost, it dropped the thing, then I picked it back up and ran with it, so that worked quite well actually. As it's only 20 and it's 10v10, it goes pretty quick and it's a ton of fun. But wait, there's more. Also throughout the maps are these rabbit boys. And what happens is, the Horde or the Alliance can control these rabbits, and once you control them, you actually jump inside them and kind of use them as like a weapon to kill the opposite faction. The way you actually take over them is by killing them. So when you start, there's a few of them sprouted around the map which are neutral, and then you kill them to take over them. So say an Alliance one kills one at the start, it becomes an Alliance rabbit, and it looks pretty damn cool in that armor. But say for example, you're running around with it and the Horde kill you while you're inside it, the Horde then take control of that rabbit. They have a few spells, the first one being a heroic leap, which has 3 charges. Now that could get you across the map pretty damn quickly. The next and most important one is the kick. Now this kicks them up in the air, and it also makes the player drop whatever food they're holding, so that's very important to use when you're inside these rabbits, because you want people to drop the food and hopefully spoil it so they don't make it to the pots. You also have a sprint ability, which is obviously really helpful. Another ability is a AoE fear, which can definitely be very helpful, especially in this battleground. And the final ability is a random dig ability, which can dig up random battleground buffs for your faction, and that can be a massive help at times. There are a couple of these rabbits around the map active at one time, but personally I prefer running the fruit because that's a lot more fun. And that is pretty much it, guys. A very short little guide to the brand new PvP Brawl Cooking Impossible. I personally absolutely love it. I'm not much of a PvPer, but this was a lot of fun, and it's definitely worth doing at least once to do your weekly PvP Brawl quest, because that's a good source of marks of honor and conquest and some random gear potentially. So let me know down below what you think of this brand new PvP Brawl. Not a lot of people are talking about it, interestingly enough. I'm not really sure why, because I know it is PvP, but it is fun, and I think the PvP Brawls are a great feature they brought in for casual PvPers like myself, and yeah, I really enjoy it, and I hope you guys try it out at least once. So before I go, let's give a massive shout out to our amazing patrons, YouTube channel members, and Twitch subs. You guys are awesome. If you'd like to support the channel in any of those ways, links are down below. So leave a like on this video, guys, if you liked it, and subscribe if you haven't. I've also got a partner Discord channel with over 3,000 members and a merch store over in Streamlabs, and I'm also now streaming right now on Twitch, twitch.tv/WizardJam if you want to check me out on stream. I'm doing a lot of ATT farming, all the things, trying to get all the items in game, so that's been a lot of fun. Mount transmog farming and stuff like that, and we do Island Expeditions with viewers as well, which is always good. And with that, guys, I'll see you next time.